The boss jock has entered the building. You are listening to the Sportcat Show.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. You're the one, the only Sportcat. I am here with you on the Thin Line Rock Station, and shit, not the Thin Line Rock Station. Well, I just came from the Thin Line Rock Station. Oh, God, is it Monday again? No, we are live on Radio X, Dare Talk Radio, and, well, a bunch of other places. And we appreciate you for tuning us in. We encourage you to come over to YouTube and find us under the Sportcat shows. Now, I know some of you are viewing this on alternate sites. I'm on crack. Yeah, well, it could be. You're probably watching on either Brenda's or Harley's page, or maybe my own personal YouTube page. I encourage you to come over to the Sportcat shows and hit that sub button and subscribe. It's free. Hit the thumbs up button and you can join the chat. We have Denise here. Welcome, Denise. And we have Chris here. Welcome, welcome. And Chris says he likes the new graphics. Well, I did that because today is First Responders Day. And so everybody should find a first responder and thank them. And if you are a first responder, I too am a retired first responder. Thank you for your service. You are not suffering alone if you're having mental health issues because, well, on our job, it's tough. So Larry says no sound, or not Larry, Lerny. Well, Lerny, turn your radio up. I don't know what to tell you. And Brenda says, I'm on crack. And that's quite possible. So Brenda is not with us at the moment, but don't worry, she will be soon. Well, thank you, Denise. I appreciate that. Obviously, somebody can hear me. So, and it's day like 752 without hot water. So, yeah, I'm just going to go crazy, but I'm already there. One of these days, there's going to be a hot water heater fixed in my house, but I have horrible luck with contractors. Yeah, there was a silent minute. When we transition over to radio, there's always a pause, and I don't know why or how to fix that. But, well, technically I do. It's going to involve a sound engineer, and, well, I'm lucky to be able to afford to do this daily, so I can't afford help. Hell, Brenda's free, and she's only here when she wants to be, so she'll be here. So she's at the doctor's for a moment. She's at the doctor's office. She's getting her mental health eval, and we didn't want to interfere with that, so because we know she's crazy, so... Well, it is 2:05 on the East Coast, and, well, for our friends in LA, it's 11:05 a.m. Denver, it's your lunchtime, 12:05. Illinois, well, you missed your lunch hour. It's 1:05 for our dear friends in Australia. Perth, it's 2:05 a.m. Good morning. We're your overnight show. We're like coast to coast. And in Sydney, it's 5:05. It's time to get the burnt toast and coffee going and get ready to go to work and listen to me while you're doing it. Adelaide, it is 4:35. I still don't understand the half hour. Somebody please at me on X Sportcat and let me know. Brenda says she's free. Does that mean they're going to let you go home, Brenda? Is that what that means? Oh, so let's see. Let me change something here so it doesn't look quite so tacky. Maybe go to that. Yeah, that looks better. All right, so I'll change it again here in a minute. So good morning to you if you're listening to us in Dublin. I'm sorry, it's evening in Dublin. It's tomorrow, 6:02 p.m. Moscow, well, we're not going to talk bad about the Kremlin because, well, bad things happen. It's 2:06 in Venezuela, and, well, they're watching the coast, as they should be. Chris, how did Lord Howe lose that extra half hour they already had before? I don't know. I don't understand time change and how it affects the world, and I don't know. Even in Santa's, it's 6:06 p.m. So I don't know. And why am I already watching? I'm watching football. We're not even through Thanksgiving, much less Turkey Day, and I'm seeing Christmas commercials. What the hell? What the hell? So, all right. Well, here is a map where you see it's daylight, and well, it's approaching dawn on the other side of the world as darkness will fall upon us. And as we're going to talk about here, I don't know what the hell button I just pushed. As we're going to talk about here in a few minutes, well, we may not make it through the next couple days. So Brenda's still waiting at the doctor. It's okay. Well, if you were to go outside and look at the moon tonight, or if you're looking at it right now, you're only looking at 40% illumination. We are still in the waxing crescent phase, and we are anxiously headed to the new moon, which is the frost moon or the beaver. So it's the beaver moon. It's coming. So be advised. Watch out for the beef. It's also called frost moon. And I did some homework. I had a few extra minutes. The reason it's called the beaver moon is because Indians used to observe on this full moon the beavers stockpiling and, I guess, fortifying their home for winter. So it's called the beaver moon. And so we're anxiously awaiting the beef. But until then, we've been keeping a close eye on our alien overlords, 3i Atlas. And, well, as you see, it's gone. It's not on the sky there. Oh, no, I'm sorry. There it is. No, wait a minute. Now, yesterday when we looked at it, it was over here. It's moving around. See, it was up above the screen. So 3i Atlas is fast approaching us. A full moon is fast approaching us. Are we going to make it? That's a good question. I still find it interesting on the 3D solar system map that they have that they don't show 3i Atlas. They show the other comets coming in that are going to bomb our sun, but they don't show 3i Atlas. It's always perplexed me. So, well, not always, but just since we got to talking about it. And, well, here we go. The headlines are going to start. This comes to us from the Sun. Let me close this window down here because that annoys me. This comes to us from the Daily Star. Mystery alien spacecraft reaches Earth tomorrow. Here's what will happen. And if you're listening to me, I'm reading an actual news story by a reporter published in the Daily Star. An expert has warned us to brace ourselves as a mystery object from space has been hurtling towards Earth, and it could hit tomorrow. But the aliens, well, we don't know their intent. It might be positive, and, well, then again, it might not. Mysterious object has been hurtling through space towards Earth, and according to some experts, could reach us tomorrow. The object dubbed 3i Atlas has been at the center of speculation for months. While initially referred to as a comet, the space matter actually took a slightly different appearance and behavior as compared to others, leaving, it says one, but many scientists baffled. Harvard theoretical physicist Avi Loeb has warned for months that the object could be extraterrestrial artifact, which may be about to make first contact. In layman's terms, aliens could be making their way to Earth tomorrow. While he has received plenty of criticism because of his theories, the latest developments show interesting developments in the object. Hubble Space Telescope image compared the comet with an unusual anti-tail, which is a jet of particles streaming towards the sun. It was braking it. It was slowing its inertia. UFO invasion fears as thousands of underwater sightings may be world-changing. It was reported Monday that Sunday was the most sightings of underwater objects and UAPs that have been seen in years. So here we go. So they don't know what to make of it, but new high-resolution observations from the Nordic Optical Telescope in the Canary Islands confirm the anti-tail seen in July and August has vanished. NASA claims the object will pass by us untouched, but Loeb thinks it's a good idea and that it's up to no good. He told the science communicator and author Mayim Bayek, if you want to take a vacation, take it before October 29th, because who knows what will happen. Well, that's tomorrow. Well, the time has passed. There are a few things we can do to prepare for a potential alien invasion from the mothership, previously described as advanced alien object. The visitor could be nothing like anything we've ever seen before. It is not yet clear whereabouts on Earth the aircraft could land, but the effects would be felt all over. While there are many gaps in the scientific explanations, some turn to literature for their alien survival guides. H.G. Wells, author of World, suggested that we should simply sneeze on the invaders. Good time to have a cold. He wrote, there are no bacteria in Mars, and directly these invaders drink and fed our microscopic allies could begin to work their overthrow. Loeb, however, told us not to worry too much, and even suggested the aliens might not be interested in our resources, but simply involved in us as a species. Due to the billions of years it takes to travel through the universe, Loeb suggested the aliens are far more sophisticated ahead of us humans. He continued, they are much more sophisticated. They wouldn't care about us. It's actually an opportunity for us to learn about future technologies they possess. It would take us a long time to develop ourselves. For us, it will be a learning experience. As for the dangers of the invasion, Loeb says not to worry. He concluded, I see it in a very positive way. All right, well, there you go. And I tried to find a more recent article, and they said that it could be tomorrow evening at the United Nations Center. And conveniently, our president is on a warship. And NASA has hidden all of the images of it from us, although everything else is functioning on their site, claiming government shutdown. So Chris says it would be really cool if the real Neil Armstrong was on it tomorrow. And we find out the one who came back for the moon was really swapped with a clone. We'll all laugh when revealed it's just an alien prank. Well, what do you think? Drop down here in the comments. I don't think it's the alien overlords, but our government sure has been shady about it. So, of course, what are they not shady about, right? We elect them, send them up there, tell them to do good, and then, well, they just stab us in the back. Doesn't matter if they have an R or a D behind their back or name. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do something here. This way I stay legal, or not legal, but, you know, people understand that I am not a scientist. I'm just a guy.
The views, opinions, and satirical content expressed on Sportcat's Daily Gazette are those of the host, Glenn Sportcat Jackson.
That's me.
And do not reflect the views of any affiliated networks, sponsors, or platforms hosting the show.
That's right.
This show is intended for entertainment purposes only. Please note, satire and humor, all commentary, especially on news, sports, and entertainment, is presented in a satirical manner.
That's correct.
Statements made on this show should not be taken as factual reporting or professional advice.
That's true. I'm not a scientist. I'm just a guy. So Chris says, government is the real Slim Shady 24/7. So, yeah, he's correct. All right, so this day, trivia, October 28th, less than 24 hours to our alien overlords. Today's puzzle, the more I grow, the less you can see. What am I? I need Brenda here for this. The more I grow, the less you can see. Ghost? I don't know. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to click.
Point.
Oh, wait a minute. Brenda has entered the building. Hello, Brenda. Welcome.
He has not answered yet.
Well, you tell him you got better things to do. You ain't got time for his shenanigans. So, well, today's puzzle, the more I grow, the less you can see. What am I? And the answer is darkness. Okay, makes sense.
Ghost.
Yeah, but that's what I went with. Ghost. The more you grow, the less you see. A blind spot? Yeah, it's all the same. Today's quote, before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. Wasn't that yesterday's? Am I on the right damn day? Yeah.
I don't know. When he comes in the room, I'll just pop out and then I'll be back after I'm done talking to him.
Okay. All right. Well, We'll be right here. We'll just get a show. Nothing to do here.
Yeah. I'm tired.
October 28th. Yeah, you need to tell us all about it. The Gateway Arch is completed. I know why this is all sounding familiar, because I read this on the Thin Line Rock Station. So,
I was going to say, are you doing repeats here?
Not yet. So, the Gateway Arch is completed today. I feel it. So,
I'm sorry.
And October 28th, 1893. I'm gonna guess this is Tchaikovsky conducts his masterpiece Symphony No. 6 for its first performance just 9 days before his death. He got all worked up and then just died about it. So, hello there, Monica. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Please come over, hit that thumbs up button, and subscribe on the YouTube channel. And Chris says he thought the arch was older than 1965. Hey, I'm just reading what it says. October 28th, 1965. Started construction in 63. That's on my bucket list. I'm trying to talk
about what that was for. I mean, why?
Why? Well, why not? I don't know the answer to that. We'll have to go to Grokpedia and find out the answer to that.
Grandma.
Fingerprinting was discovered or invented or whatever. The first article to advocate for its use, I guess, for criminal investigations, was on this day in 1890. They were used in ancient history with the Babylonian king Hammurabi, noting that law officials would take the fingerprints of people who had been arrested. That's a long time ago. And we still can't find criminals. I don't understand.
That's right.
Especially in France.
So sorry.
October 28, 1886. The 150-foot high gift from the French people, and it is noted we did not steal it as a gift. The French donated the Statue of Liberty, but the U.S. was responsible for building its pedestal. In 1884, the governor of New York, Grover Cleveland, vetoed a bill that provided $50,000 for the project. An attempt the following year to have Congress provide $100,000 necessary to complete the project also failed. See, we were shutting the government thin down over
aliens. It happens all the time. This is nothing new. They're just being fickle. Stubborn, spoiled.
They voted again, and they said no. So
they want something that they want something that is stupid, and they don't need to get it. They need to stop acting like kids laying on the floor in a grocery store, wailing its arms around, and get their butts back to work.
Yeah, come to work, do your job. It's kind of what we elected you to do. So
I don't remember electing any of those fools sitting on the ground waving their arms, but okay. They're not elected, they're selected.
yeah. Cheeky education. October 28th, 1993. The president of Columbia's largest university, National University, moons his audience in response to being interrupted by students during a speech.
I've threatened that before.
Yeah, you did earlier when I was on the phone.
I did.
The Cuban Missile Crisis. On this day in 1962, the Soviet leader him, he announced that the missile bases would be dismantled. Yeah, my dad was on one of the ships that surrounded Cuba. So,
Dang.
nobody named Grover is probably being elected New York governor or a U.S. president ever again. What do you got against Grover? So,
What was Carpenter's first name?
who?
Carpenter. The one who... Never mind.
Okay. The first woman U.S. ambassador on this day in 1949, Eugenie, that's an interesting name, Anderson, is sworn in by President Harry S. Truman as the ambassador to Denmark. She was later appointed by U.S. President John F. Kennedy to be the ambassador of Bulgaria. How do you get that job?
I don't know, but she's probably still there.
The first scheduled international passenger flight was on this day in 1928. Go ahead.
I said they're lifers.
Yeah. First scheduled international passenger flight is flown when Pan American Airways, Pan Am, begins flying a route from Key West to Havana. That's not that's like 50 miles. You can take a boat, but you get shot out of the water. So Pan Am was founded in 1927 by two U.S. Army Corps majors and began its scheduled airmail services flying between Key West and Havana. That's not internet. I mean, I guess it's international. That's cheating. That's cheating the facts.
God.
You know, I was going to talk about a story. They did a test flight over the weekend, and they've released it. It was successful of, what's it, the X-29? It's the newest and fastest supersonic jet. And they're hoping that with the successful tests, they'll be able to introduce supersonic travel again to travelers. So, I don't know. We'll see. In the meantime, we're just going to use it to blow shit up.
Right.
This day in 1922, Mussolini overthrows the Facta government, leads the fascist party on a march against Rome, overthrowing the Facta government. He then became prime minister. So just do what you want. There we go.
Yeah.
The Volstead Act in 1919 on this day passed by the U.S. Congress over President Woodrow Wilson's veto as part of prohibition. It set maximum alcohol content in non-intoxicating beverages to half 0.50 of 1%. So there we go. Mussolini and Corn Pop were both bad dudes. Yeah, Corn Pop. That guy got around, didn't he? They didn't know Mussolini? Mussolini?
Corn Pop was a bad dude.
Yeah, he's in the news again, but I didn't.
Mussolini.
Crazy Cat was premiered, I guess, today in 1913. George Herman's comic strip Crazy Cat, first appearing in the New York Evening Journal and then continued until 1944. It focused on Crazy Cat and his unrequited love for the mouse Ignis, who despised Crazy. I do not ever recall seeing that. Brenda, do you recall?
No.
They're going to make a Crazy Cat cartoon. It should be about the sport cat. Harvard University is founded on this day in 1636, and Democrats protested it. So,
wait, we already have a Crazy Cat thing. It's called Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, that's true. Born on this day in 1949, Bruce and his twin Caitlyn Jenner, American track athlete, Olympic gold medal winner, Wheaties spokesperson, TV Keeping Up with the Kardashian. Bruce made the switch to be the best female athlete and name her children Caitlyn, for which she didn't bear. Why do I gotta feel like I have to say that?
I don't know.
It was Woman of the Year when he switched. I don't understand. What sports woman of the year? Y'all just give up your. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
It's a different world. Jonas Edward Salk, American physician scientist, he discovered a polio vaccine in 1953, saving thousands from the crippling disease. In 1952 alone, polio paralyzed 21,000 people and killed 3,100. He chose to not patent the vaccine in order to maximize its distribution. When asked who owns the patent, he replied, "Well, the people, I would say. There is no patent. Could you patent the sun?" It was estimated the patent would have been worth billions had it ever been patented. So he did it for humanity. Elissa Lanchester. She's the singer and actress from The Bride of Frankenstein. She was born this day in 1902.
Didn't I just tell you my hair looked like that yesterday?
Yeah.
It did.
Let's say in 1864, there were some viruses discovered by a Russian biologist who was studying a tobacco crop, and he found an invisible parasite, much smaller than any known bacterium, was the cause. This newly discovered life form was the virus. And we need to bring that out and shake it on the alien overlords that come. So
I don't know. I'm starting to think that when it comes by, I'm going to lasso a piece of that rock and just let it drag me with them.
Take me. Hey, as long as they let me go live, maybe I'll get views and ratings then. So
ooh, that would be fun. Just come on.
Chris says the polio vaccine works a lot better than some of the new ones. Achoo. Yes, you could be right. The last shogun, Tokugawa Yoshinobu.
Say that again.
No, he was the 15th and last shogun after a failed attempt to reform the shogunate. That's right. He resigned in 1867, restoring power back to the emperor. He was born this day in 1837. Okay. Now, is this fake news?
What?
Right here. Born October 28th, 4004 BC, Adam, the first human, as per the Bible, in 1658, Archbishop James Usher of Arm, Ireland, used a combination of biblical and historical documents to calculate the day of creation and Adam's birth. You believe that?
Get me started on this. And you know what it doesn't say? Adam and Eve were actually giants.
No, how come he doesn't have a middle or last name? I'm confused.
Adam? Well,
I mean, you just walk around going, "Hey, I'm Adam." You know me.
I'm pretty sure that they developed their own last names and stuff. Like they would call them like father or son of the father, you know, son Abraham, son of Abraham, son. You know what I mean? Of course,
son of Jack. There's no Jacks in my lineage.
My ex-husband's father's name was Dick, and his last name was Ball. So I really would have hated to walk around going, "I am Brenda, daughter of Dick Ball."
Once again, Brenda, you've given me too much information.
I did it again.
No, for information, I have full-size balls.
Yeah.
Well, Julia Roberts shares the same birthday as Adam, but she was born in 1967, a little bit later on. American actress from Steel Magnolias, Pretty Woman, Flatliners, and Sleeping with the Enemy, as well as Hook. Jamie Gertz is born today. She is known for Square Pegs. She was Muffy. I don't know who the hell she is. So Bill Gates, you might recognize him.
Oh,
hey,
God.
he shares the same birthday as Adam. Well, I mean, a few years apart, but he helped found Microsoft. So
Bill Gates, son of Adam.
So
No, please.
Thelma Louise Hopkins, an American singer and actress. Thelma Hopkins came to fame with the group Tony, Orlando, and Dawn. Did you know that? She was the other one. I can't say these songs. I'm going to get these damn songs stuck in my head. Knock 3 Times. It was #1 hit in 71. Tie a Yellow Ribbon Around the Old Oak Tree. It also was #1 in 1973. And then Give Me a Break. I don't remember that one. In Family Matters. I guess that was when she was an actress. So, but yeah, I thought there was 2 of them, Tony and Dawn. Okay.
Tony, Orlando, and Dawn. There's only 2 of them. You never know. One of the girls might have been named Tony.
Dick High.
No, look, I'm gonna bet one of the girls' name was Tony. I've known many females Tony, and then Orlando was the guy, and then Dawn was the other girl.
You know, for all these years, I thought that the guy was Tony.
Yeah, but there's always been 3 of them.
I just thought there was 2.
I would be pissed off if I was left out and I was with a trio.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm gonna
know.
have to Wikipedia this to verify.
Yeah, we're gonna have to verify that. I don't remember. I always thought it was 2. I'm just messing.
It was Tony. I thought his name was Tony Orlando, and she was Dawn.
It probably was. I'm just messing with you.
Okay. Denise says she worked with a guy. His name was Dick High.
Tiny. Dick Tiny. Dick Tiny.
Hi. No, hi.
Some people, I swear, their parents don't like their kids.
Chris will be calling you Mrs. Dickball from this point forward. Dick Tiny. Okay, Dick Tiny. So.
Chris.
Dennis Franz. You remember him from Hill Street Blues? He was born this day in 1944. Jane Alexander, Jane Quigley, is a American Tony Emmy-winning actress. Great White Hope. Oh, are we allowed to say that? All the President's Men. Kramer versus Kramer from TV. Eleanor and Franklin. And for Playing for Time, I don't remember any of these, so she was the other Dawn. Okay. So, Charlie Daniels was born this day in 1936. Y'all know him from The Devil Went Down to Georgia. You know, he got me kicked out of violin class. You got nothing for that. Okay, well, let's move on.
Monica.
Monica, yeah. I'm glad that I've never had a woman approach me that way.
Well, that's because when you first meet them, they don't know.
Yeah. Well, it depends if you show up naked. So, Dodie Goodman, she was born this day in 1914. Her distinctive voice was described as sounding like a Tweety Pie cartoon bird strangling on peanut butter. She was Mary Hartman. And in Different Strokes, she was Aunt Sophie. In Grease, she was Blanche. In Splash, she was Mrs. Steinmiller.
What did she play? What was her name in the porno? Miss Peanut Butter?
Francis Bacon, a British artist, one of the leading artists of the 20th century. Okay, then. And somebody that we might remember, co-founder of the Smith & Wesson, American gun maker, co-founder of
My favorite.
Smith and Wesson in 1852. Smith and Daniel B. founded the Smith and Wesson Company to develop the first repeating rifle. He's also credited with the invention of the explosive bullet used to kill whales. What?
Did they have an explosive bullet to kill whales? What?
Well, I know it came out. We recently have a shotgun that shoots a projectile that shoots a laser. So
I'm missing out on something. I gotta go to the gun store.
I want one. And I don't know why, but I want one. In 1793, Elphalet Remington, the American gun manufacturer and founder of Remington Gun Works, was born. Jerry Lee Lewis, Great Balls of Fire, he died in 2022. Porter Wagner, oh, I knew him well. He was born in, or he died in 2007. Well, I don't know him well. My dad and my mom did, but I don't know him well. So, yeah. Arnold Red Auerbach, American basketball coach and manager with the Boston Celtics, he passed away in 2006. And in 1993, Doris Duke, the richest girl in the world. At 12 years old, she and her mother inherited $60 million and $100 million. Wow.
Hey, doctor's here. I'll be back.
Okay. Tell them we said hi. Take your pills. Chris said Smith and Wesson guy and Remington born on the same day. And people got to love this day. Maybe it's one of their national days. It was said that Smith created the first. I always thought it was Colt, but I don't know. Let's see. So we'll just skip through some history. I'm still perplexed by that. We actually know that today Adam was born. I don't know that that's true, but I'm going to research that afterwards for no apparent reason. John Locke, he died in 1704. Well, he wrote about ideas like the social contract, religious toleration, and citizens' rights to life, liberty, and estate. A major figure in the enlightenment of many of Locke's ideas were influential in our Americans' founding fathers. So he famously believed that the mind is a blank slate at birth and that all knowledge can only come from experience and perception, a concept that later became known as empiricism. Chris says Johnny Unitas invented the Colts. Peyton Manning gave him a run. 1886, the Statue of Liberty is dedicated after Grover turned it down. But he dedicated it, so he oversaw the installation of the Statue of Liberty's final rivets and declared that the statue would magnify France beyond the seas. It was the biggest and best statue in the world at the time. We talked about Bill Gates being born, and we'll just skip that because I don't know who the hell it is. 1991, the Andreas Gale sends its last message before the perfect storm. Remember that? That was a commercial fishing vessel out of Massachusetts. It transmitted its last known communication. She's coming on, boys. The ship's captain, Frank Billy Tyne Jr., said of the oncoming storm, and she's coming on strong. Tyler Jr. and his 5 members all perished in the perfect storm that bore down on them. It later turned into a 1997 book and a 2000 film starring George Clooney. So both entitled The Perfect Storm. There you go. And we have a hurricane in Jamaica that's right now considered to be probably the largest and most powerful storm in history, or at least modern history. 1492, Christopher Columbus sights Cuba and claims it is Spain. He was lost. He needed GPS. I think we talked about that the other day. Seems like they repeat these things if you read them daily, doesn't it? It's like, we got nothing to say here, so we'll move on. Today in film and TV, in 1941, How Green Was My Valley, based on the novel by Richard Lowen, directed by John Ford, starring Walter Pidgeon as Maureen O'Hare, premiered in New York. It was the Best Picture in 1942. 1961, Fiorelli, starring Tom Bosley. What's that, the guy from Happy Days? Closes at Broadhurst Theater in New York City after 796 performances and a Pulitzer Prize. 1960, the second modern Olympic Games in Paris. After 5 months, no opening or closing ceremonies are held. Did you know St. Louis police try a new investigative method, fingerprints, on this day in 1904? Mr. Cunningham. Yeah, that's right. Mr. Cunningham. So there we go. Now we'll take a pass through here and see if we know any of these famous people. Of course, we need Adam. Oh, wait a minute. Brenda's back. So more trouble is brewing. And did they let you go, Brenda? Are you going to be okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
and actually it was a mistake on their part. So they're going to put me down as a no charge for that visit.
Oh,
And
nice.
yeah.
We made a mistake. $250, please.
Yeah, right?
Here's some advice before we go. Lose weight, eat right, exercise. $250. There you go. Just send it to me.
He just told me that I should have instead of plugging my nose and blowing on my thumb to try to get my leg to pop out and regrow, I should have just went to the bathroom and said Bloody Mary 3 times in the dark room. I said, oh, that would have worked. I tell you, I love my doctor.
No charge for Mrs. Dickball. So
that's right.
Yeah, you weren't here when I was bitching about the hot water heater, or did I bitch about it? We're still without.
I was listening to you the whole time.
So I called today, and I was like, "Hey, you're supposed to send me shipping information." And so she pulls up and she goes, "Well, you didn't pay." I was like, "What? Pay for what?" She's like, "Well, it's not free. You got to pay to have it shipped to you." And I'm like, "Well, that could have been important information like Friday when I didn't have any fucking heat." And she says, "Well,
oh my God.
Now I'm going to have to," then she says, "Now I'm going to have to verify that you lived here and you bought this hot water heater in 2006. And there's this long pause. And I said, "Am I supposed to fucking time travel and call you from then? How am I supposed to prove that to you?" She says, "Well, you can send me your tax information." Like, you're the fucking hot water heater people. Why am I going to send you my tax shit?
Right.
You're not the Canadian government. It's like, how about you fucking ship me the part and fuck off? God,
How about I just go, there should be a paper on there with a date stamp. You should have just taken a picture of it with your phone and said, "Give me your number, bitch. I'm going to mail this
They
to you."
registered it. It had been registered to this house and to me. It had my old phone number, of course, but Jesus Christ. I hate people.
They just want people's information. They're just dogs. All of
And
them.
she said, "Well," she says, "it'll be $30 if we ship it overnight to you." I said, "How about you pay for it?" You should have told me that Friday. I would have had it Monday and I could have washed my balls by now. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
I would be like, I'm sorry.
Audience in Australia is probably like, what the hell is wrong with this guy?
I'd be telling you every night in bed, "Hey, go put a sock on those things. I don't want to smell them."
This is what I told Mrs. Sportcat. I said, "See, this is what you get for being a nice person." Because I was very nice to the lady when I called during the weekend and was like, "Hey, said to call you guys and we're without." And I gave her a 10 on the rating and I said, "We got screwed over." I said, "Now today they're being a dick to me. And when I'm being a dick back, they don't like it."
And they probably gave you 0 stars.
Oh no, she asked if I would rate her. I said, "Yeah, I will. You're a fucking 0." And I hung up on her. I was so mad. Oh, I was so mad. Why do you? I don't know. Sorry. I'm sorry to my audience that has to put up with me bitching. So. This is like a cross between Howard Stern and the Don and Mike show, except I can cuss. So,
Hey, at least your dog did not sit on your chest last night and projectile vomit in your face.
well, there is that I'm thankful because my dog is 70 pounds, first off, and she probably has a bigger stomach, second off. So I am very thankful for that.
Well, my dog is supposed to be 5 or 6 pounds, and the little heifer is 9.8.
Oh, well, stop feeding them cheeseburgers. So is it going to be all right? Tell the audience so that they know. So.
Yeah. He has a bout of pancreatitis. I didn't know that was possible for a dog, but apparently it is.
Yes.
And
yes.
he
usually from eating pork, actually.
No, he didn't have any pork. I don't feed him pork. I don't make pork in my house.
Yeah. That's bad for dogs.
Yeah. So we all day yesterday he wouldn't eat. He wouldn't drink any water. Last night he was kind of sniffing around. I had some chicken, little piece of chicken, so I fed him, and then he threw it up. And I thought, crap, what is going on with him? And then he did that in my bed. So I was up all night holding him and crying, and oh my God, my dog's gonna die. That's it. My life is over. And so this morning I made an appointment for the vet. It was supposed to be at 11, but they called me like not even 2 minutes after I got off the computer. She's like, bring him in now. I'm like, okay. Here I come. So
and did you make a car payment?
Well, they did x-rays, they took blood, they gave him pills, they gave him a shot, they gave him fluids, and then they gave me a bill for $889.
No!
All right.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's going to be okay though. So.
Oh God, me too. But
Chris
still.
says when a sock has a better smell than balls, it's a hazardous situation.
Oh my God.
John Romero is 58 today. Julia Roberts, she's still looking good. She's 58. So, let's see. Who else do we have?
Rebecca.
Oh, hey. So, yes, it is Rebecca. Welcome. Nicole Gray, Brad Paisley. He's 53. Wow. Terrell Davis. Yeah, Terrell Davis is born in 1972. A football player. Joaquin Phoenix is 51. Wow. Gladiator Walk the Line. That's what I remember him from. Let's see. Game of Thrones actress Gwendolyn Christie was born in 1978. And I'm just skipping through these. Christy Hemme, American pro wrestling broadcaster and WWE diva, was born in 1980. Matt Smith, he's 43. You might recognize him from Doctor Who.
Who?
I don't know if he was the best doctor or not, but he was a good doctor. I stopped watching that show because it never ends. It's never going to end.
I know, right?
I stopped in like season 400 and it's still going.
It's
National Chocolate Day. Did you know that, Brenda?
It is.
It is. It is National Chocolate Day. It's Chucks and Pearls Day. So put on your Chuck for you, Chuck, and clutch your pearls. Check Founding Day. What the hell was that?
That be so wrong.
International Animation Day. And as we showed, it's National First Responder Day. It's National Immigrants Day. And it's Oi Day. Oi.
Oi. That's what Australia and all them back there. That's what they do. Oi.
Do not at me for that. It's Plush Animal Lovers Day, and it's Wild Food Day.
And they do it with the stuffed Buckies that we have out here, and they go oi. So there you go, stuffed animals, plushy dick.
Do not at Sportcat on this.
I've been up all night. I am severely tired. I'm stuck in stupid.
We need to get an at Brenda.
At me. All complaints go to bobbydizzle.com.
There you go. I don't know if this is offensive or not. This is a Jewish thing. Oi. All right, we got to move on before I get destroyed.
Okay. Well, Uh-oh.
So I think we covered all these, didn't we? Yeah, pretty much. We'll look here and see if there's any other birthdays we missed. How about, ironically, Adam was born the day before the Earth ends.
Oh.
Dr. Dahl, the physician who discovered the link that smoking causes lung cancer. He was born in 1912 on this day. Did you know that?
Did he die of cancer?
Potts. Annie Potts was born in 1952. Ghostbusters designing women. Let's see here. Lauren Holly, known for Jenny Shepard on NCIS. I don't remember her. She was born in 1963. Ben Harper, multi-instrument musician, best known for his skill of blending rock, folk, and reggae. Let's see. All right. Was that New York sells Vermont? In this day in 1790, New York sold Vermont for $30,000.
What?
I could afford them.
New York sold Vermont.
New York sold Vermont, yeah. Eli Whitney applies a patent for his cotton gin machine in 1793. Michael Faraday in 1831 demonstrates his electrical generator invention. Well, that's what signaled the aliens, by the way. So,
well, I think today I just have tism. That's what's wrong with me.
We have a tism. 1922, the first football game is broadcast coast to coast. I wonder who it was. 2014, a NASA rocket carrying supplies for the Cygnus CRS Orb 3 explodes seconds after takeoff.
No.
In 2021, Facebook changed to Meta. Now identifies as Meta. So,
whatever happened to Yahoo?
It still exists.
And MySpace.
MySpace, I think it's around for musicians or something. I don't know. They deleted all my stuff. So today is the 301st day of 2025. We're only going to make it to 302 though. So it's the 37th day of autumn. So
tomorrow Atlas is coming. Whee!
Yeah. I don't even know if I'll schedule a show. So we may just not schedule a show. I may go lay outside.
I thought we were going down with the ship.
I'm going to go outside and lay naked. So I'm going to wait for the aliens.
They'll never get here. They'll fly right over your white ass.
In 2007, the Boston Red Sox completed a 4-game sweep of the Colorado Rockies to win their second World Series in 4 seasons. Well, we're still waiting for the end of last night's game. Today's quote, it was an 18-inning game, almost 8 hours.
What?
Yes.
You have got to be kidding.
It's going to show up in our news here in a minute. Yeah, it's going to show up. So today's quote, sometimes I feel the past and the future pressing so hard on either side that there's no room at all for the present. All right.
You do know that Nikola Tesla believed that past, present, and future were all the same.
Well, yeah, it's just which one are you living in? So today's number 354. It's the steps from the pedestal to the crown of the Statue of Liberty. You can't go up there anymore.
No.
After 9/11, they don't allow you to go up there. So 54 days until winter, and well, not too many away before the beeve. When was DDT banned in the United States, and how long it had been used? Well, DDT, that was a bad pesticide. 1939, it was invented by the Swiss. They were supposed to be nice people. What the hell? Let's see. It was banned in 1972. So from 1939 to 1972, it's okay to eat DDT. So.
Oh. Jeez.
They're always a little slow on things. So let's see.
I thought they started poisoning us in the 1900s. Apparently, it went way back further.
Yes, it did. Well, went all the way back to Adam. So today is the best day to castrate your farm animal, Brenda. Cut your fire, dig holes, host a party. Yeah, host your party because tomorrow you won't be able to. Kill plant pests with the DDT and mow your lawn, potty train and wean. So there you go.
Potty train.
Let's jump into news first.
I don't have any children. Hey, they were having a party out there in Jamaica. I was watching it, and the hurricane's there, and they were outside eating fried chicken and singing into a mic. They are crazy as we are.
Minutes ago, somebody said, "May God have mercy on us." Streets have emptied in Cuba's second largest city, in Santiago de Cuba. Prepare for the storm. State television show people rounding up animals, protecting crops. The city of over 1 million. May God have mercy on us because it's coming with a lot of strength. President Diman Menendez says. So they've trimmed their prunes, which they were supposed to. They've unblocked drains and removed debris. So, and U.S. citizens were told to depart. It's a little late now. See, it's our government in this. And we'll get to you. Just a beast of a storm. Well, they said it 185 miles an hour. It's actually slowed down. So wasn't it over 200 at one point?
Yeah, they said it was supposed to, in Jamaica, it was supposed to get up to 200.
Yeah. So families are sheltering in place in Kingston. The government has ordered evacuations in the flood-prone communities. He's sheltering with his grandmother when everything went dark earlier in the morning after a loud explosion. The noise is relentless. People are anxious and trying to hold on until the storm passes.
There was a guy that's a storm chaser, and he was going down a street, and he came to a dead stop, and he said, "Oh no!" And I happened to look over, and all the electrical poles were down, the wires were hanging, and he said, "I wonder if I can make it through that." And I'm over here shaking my head, going, "Go, dummy, go!" What do you mean? Can I make it through that? So yeah, and the water was rising pretty high, and he just said, "Well, I'm just stuck right here in my car." I'm like, "Oh, right."
Hang on.
I could be a storm chaser. Glenn, that's what we ought to do. We ought to just travel around and chase storms and report them on live.
They get views. I can't get views, but they get views. So.
Oh, they do. They get
a lot. Stupid commercial pop up. It just went away as we're going to talk about it. Talking about the differences between a heart attack or chest pain and cardiac arrest. Well, the real difference is you die. So.
When I get chest pain, I just breathe, slow down my breathing, and I just lay there and think.
One of Mrs. Sportcat, and this may violate some HIPAA. Maybe I shouldn't say this. So, yeah, never mind. I won't say it. So.
Tell me later.
Yeah. Well, let's get a telehealth medicine appointment. You'll be all right. Let's see here. Live updates. Government shutdown has failed again. The Senate failed to advance a Republican-backed funding bill to end the government shutdown for the 13th time.
I have something to say about that.
54 to 45 of the 60 needed. No new Democrats voted in favor. All right.
You're all fired. Go home.
Just pay the people. If you're going to stay closed and not do any damn thing, take your money away, pay the people.
That's right.
25 states and the District of Columbia filed suit against the Trump administration over its plans to withhold food aid under the SNAP assistance program.
That is not his fault.
The law requires the government funding to provide for November.
No. Let me tell you. No, that is not the way it works. And that is not his fault. That would nope.
You can't make people go to work. I mean,
it's not that.
Can you fire them all? Is that in presidential history? Can he just fire them all?
He should. I think, but he's going to do it. But he's going to do it. But he's going to do it by rule law. But see, here's how this works. When there is funding that is given at the beginning of every year, Medicaid, SSI and all of that food stamps, they get funding. Well, the people that hold the funding money, they're the ones that distribute it. Well, everybody else, SSI and Medicaid, their funding is still good. What ran out was Medicaid. Where those people? Where did it go? What did those people do with it? They screwed the funding. They screwed the pooch. Okay.
Well, apparently it's going to be a big deal. November 1st. We're not going to make it there. The aliens are going to, maybe the aliens will feed us.
You know what? I was going to say, maybe we can beat the aliens.
If a damn rocket lands on the White House lawns?
No, they'll be running underground.
Somebody's go out and shake their hands. So send Bob. He'll be okay.
I think we should go just meet them because our government, I'm too embarrassed with them. I don't think we should let them go.
To this point, they're all failing us. So
it's like, you're all fired. Get out.
Still a headline. 10:44 a.m. Johnson, which I'm not sure who he is, on amending the Constitution for third presidential term. I don't see the path for that. Well, there's a reason. We don't want it. It's not. Jesus Christ. Why? This is just giving them something to talk about during the shutdowns, trying to defer. Oh, well, we're shutting the government down. Oh, but Trump's going to be president for a third term.
You know what?
Do they not teach the Constitution of the United States anymore? I mean, do they not teach it because it's unconstitutional?
Yeah. I mean, there is a loophole there, but it is unconstitutional. It's in the Constitution. You can't do it. No more than twice. Consecutively, somebody said, and I said, nope, does not say consecutively. It says twice. There is a stipulation that he has, but I doubt he's going to use it. I mean, it's time for that man to just sit down and put his feet up. You know?
Yeah. Don't get me going. We don't need it. Even I don't care who it is. 2 terms, you're done. I don't care if you got an R, a D, an I. You're an ass. I don't care. Whatever it is, you're done. So,
I think I'm gonna run. Let's run for president and vice president. Come on.
Well, I've already announced my running, but I can't get funded.
So. I will be the first woman president with one leg. I will have Governor Abbott beat.
You've got a handicap advantage on me. Chris says Terrell Davis was an incredible running back. He may have been one of the best of all times. He could have stayed healthy. Great Bulldog alumni. Yes, he was. I missed that tonight, Chris. Had to go back. All right, so let's cover this real quick because
what is that?
Man, the conspiracy theory, doom and gloom shows and podcasts on the internet are saying November 1st, all Walmarts are going to close. And the only way you will be able to get Walmart stuff is by online ordering and delivery or online ordering and pickup. So this has been going on. They have beat this drum. They're beating this drum harder than they're beating the aliens landing. So shoppers have been left confused and anxious after a rumor circulated that Walmart would close 1 November. But the truth has been revealed. Following the announcement from the USDA that millions of Americans would miss out on their SNAP food benefits, it's been confirmed Walmart will not be closing down.
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding?
The announcement comes as the U.S. government continues its weeks-long shutdown. As the shutdown continues, the official USDA website now points the finger at Senate Democrats for paused SNAP benefits.
Yeah.
A warning at the top of the USDA says Senate Democrats have voted 12 times, I think it's 13 now, to not fund the food stamp program. So bottom line is the well has run dry. So the Walmart rumor speculated and surrounded the SNAP day has led to a fury of rumors on social media claiming that Walmart will be shutting its doors on 1 November. Several social media posts suggested that the retailer would only allow online orders to be picked up from their parking lots on this date forward. So
Well, the
the
way I
rumor
look at it,
is proven false. The Walmart spokesperson told Snopes by phone the chain will be open for business 1 November. But that didn't stop the rumor from gaining serious online traction. You can go check it out.
hello, Norma.
How Indy Sam? I can't get 8 likes on a goddamn video, and they're running bullshit stuff, and they got 45,000.
I know.
I'm gonna quit doing this. I swear.
Norma, your boyfriend was sick. I was up all night with him. Took him to the vet this morning. He's got pancreatitis.
One-legged lady will trump a slut any day.
What? Yes.
That's what Norma said. Okay.
That's right. That's my girl.
So apparently this is going on, and TikTok people are maybe I need to just make a video and tell everybody that tomorrow we're all going to die by the alien overlords. Then I'll make another one and release the next day and say, all right, we've made it through the alien overlords. Now we're all going to die from food riots.
We made a peace deal with the alien overlords.
Jesus Christ. I don't understand this. These people get thousands of followers, likes, subs.
They buy most of them.
Jesus Christ. 45,000 likes?
Yeah.
For fuck's sake. I'm telling the truth, and I can't get 8. I'm quitting the show. I swear to God, I had enough. Want to know about Putin's
like the stream. Like the stream.
Yeah. Please come over to the YouTube channel, Sportcat Shows, and make it so that I feel like I'm not just sitting in my mom's basement talking to my damn self.
Norma, Denise is over in that chat in the Sportcat Show.
Well, thank you, Norma. And Denise, I always have Denise. Well, she's my mod, so she loves me. So what do we know about
Putin's? She was my mod first.
Well, yeah, but I stole her. So what do we know about Putin's Skyfall nuclear missile test? So if you remember, we talked about this yesterday.
Yeah.
The successful test of new nuclear-capable cruise missile has drawn international concern and condemnation from the president.
He watched it.
Says the weapon was tested last week. The results announced by Moscow on Sunday. It flew 8,700 miles, according to a video released by the Kremlin. That would mean the missile, known as Brushnikov, which I think translates to some bird, is capable of dropping bombs anywhere in the world. So in the video, you can see Putin, the president, in camouflage, watching the whole ordeal. So,
it would have been cheaper. It would have been cheaper to hook a boomerang to a slingshot because it left and came back.
Yeah,
I mean,
it can't. They say it can't be stopped. So, but Trump has criticized it, telling the media it was inappropriate. So he wants to get Moscow to come to the table and end the war in Ukraine. So, but now they're saying that it's just a game. They're not playing games with us. We're not playing games with them. So the nuclear-powered missile is named after a type of seabird in English as Storm Petrel, but codenamed Skyfall by NATO. The video released by Russia's Chief General Staff General Valery Gerasimov tells Putin that the Skyfall spent 15 hours. That's not the limit. Norway said Monday the test took place off a archipelago, I don't know what the hell that means, in the Batten Sea. I need to Google that. So we can confirm they conducted a test launch on the long-range cruise missile. So, and this isn't new. A lot of people are getting all upset about this, but this isn't new. This goes back to the 50s and 60s. And if you remember, back in, was it 2018 or 2019, it's being tested, and there was an explosion, and it instantly zapped, I don't know what the correct, or irradiated the scientists and killed them all. It was in 2019.
Oh, that's horrible.
Explosion in the Arctic that killed five scientists with radiation. So, it zapped them. So they've been working on this since the 50s and 60s. Maybe the alien overlords are coming to.
Yeah, if they haven't got it right by now, they don't need to be working on it anymore. That's for sure.
Yeah. So some stores are boarding up their doors because of the SNAP-related looting fears. $1 General has boarded the store's windows due to looting concerns, just days after the U.S. Department of Agriculture confirmed no benefits would be provided in November. A Dollar General in downtown Columbus boarded up its windows after the announcement. Doors open, but not boarded. The Columbus Dollar General will remain open despite its doors and windows being covered by plywood.
Well,
they told the people, they told the press that it's time for us to prepare for potential crime that's coming.
So are they only going to just like one person at a time, have somebody pat them down before they come in the door? And I mean, how does this work?
I don't know. Well, luckily, we'll just eat the cats in Ohio. So
we'll just eat the alien overlords.
They said that the Maine Dollar General said they are unaware of any other location doing the same thing. So you can go to your local Dollar General November 1st, bust out the windows, and steal all the food you want. So
them aliens aren't going to stay here. They can't get a food stamp card.
Eat us. So we talked about baseball earlier. We talked about how in 18 innings, well, the summit between the Japan prime minister and our president was delayed because of the game. On the morning of the 28th, ahead of their first summit, U.S. President Donald Trump and Japanese Prime Minister Sanao Takaichi appeared together, exceeding the scheduled time. Prime Minister Takaichi, who emerged before ministers of both countries waiting at the Tokyo guest house, apologized. I apologize for being late. We were watching baseball in Mr. Trump's room. The Dodgers won 1-0. Okay, we walked in the room together. Look there. Melania's nowhere to be found.
She doesn't want to hang out with a bunch of them guys.
Both world leaders are longtime baseball fans, with Trump supporting the Yankees and Takaichi, I don't know, the Hanshin Tigers after the signing ceremony for agreements to strengthen rare earth supply chains on that day. The White House informed the press pool about the signing, stating, "In this pool, the press pool announcement was written. The game was at the bottom of the fourth, with the Toronto Blue Jays leading 4-2. Ohtani hit a home run in the third inning for the Dodgers and highlighted Ohtani's performance in the broadcast. So, it was a good game, I was told. I wouldn't watch an 8-hour ball game, but Trump said, I'm too busy to watch baseball often. Well, shit, if games are 8 hours, I need to fix that. So, but there was a walk-off home run at the bottom of the 18th, and the game was over by the Dodgers winning by 1. So there you go. Norman says, I keep wondering if this Cat 5 in Trinidad is how the reptilians are scooping up children since the border is dry. Yeah,
I say yes.
Funny you say that. We got a story about that coming up. Well, not that, but about that. So for those of you that followed, it made international news in Alexandria, Virginia, where I was born. There's a ring video that was captured by a family, a recently widowed elderly woman. And they had 3 visitors at the same time, ringing the doorbell, telling them to come out, making threatening gestures and threatening statements, and then trying to get into the door. So the Alexandria police, well, they were diligent and did their duty, but we've discovered, after a great deal of time, someone has come forward and confessed.
Well, so, I was going to say, either they have the wrong house or that lady really pissed somebody off.
It was a prank.
Oh.
It was family members that did it. There was 2 adults and a child.
Oh, my God.
In this, somehow just I don't know where the went. I had a press release about it, but it somehow I don't know. It's gone. Press release is gone, but somehow it was a cousin, and the family member was playing a joke, and so since it was a joke, they don't want to prosecute, and the state's not going to pursue charges. The state should pursue charges because, well
that lady could have had a heart attack.
She could have shot through the damn door and killed him. So. See, I would have probably come out around the back door to the front door and been like, "Hey, can I help you? Let me introduce you to my friend Pew Pew here."
I think maybe they were trying. Are they in the will? I would
The family is tight-lipped on exactly what the ordeal is. This was trending before we came on. Musk is unveiling Grokpedia. Have yet to check it out. It's the rival to Wikipedia. So that came out today.
You're doing too much.
Yeah, let's see. Let's talk about this here. Let me make this full screen so make sure y'all can hear it. This is Mayor of Chicago, soon to be hopeful presidential candidate. And well, let's just listen to this question from the media.
God.
Real Chicagoans that I talk to, that I communicate with, mostly black and brown, actually, tell me that you don't seem to know the difference between illegal aliens and real Chicago citizens. They feel that you are siding with the illegal aliens over them in their communities. And sadly,
William, let's get to the question.
Let's get to the question. The real question is simply this. I don't know how to make it any more direct. An illegal alien from Nicaragua grabbed a woman on the north side last week, bashed her head into the sidewalk, knocked her unconscious, and raped her. If that had been your wife, Stacey.
Okay, all right, we're not going to answer it. Thank you. Thanks, William.
All right.
Would you want ICE to deport her?
All right. Let's move on.
Yes or no?
Let's move on.
Okay, so
Not as mayor, but as a would you
Yeah,
want
thanks. Thank you.
ICE to deport?
yeah,
Yeah,
thank
you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Whatever.
Yeah, so
You will never be president.
I meant to bring this up earlier. So, sometimes Trump's over there trying to get votes and stuff. Now, why do we not have this in America? This should be how we elect goddamn congressmen and senators, right here.
Little Canyon wins.
Don't know what they're saying, but I think they're saying, "Fuck yeah, let's go." Monkey bar kick fighting. Why do we not have this in America?
I don't know. It looks kind of fun.
That fella got punched in the.
We don't have those big balls that go around us where we roll down hills and run people over either.
I would probably pay ESPN to televise this.
Okay, who votes that we have that for our next voting systems?
I think that's how we should elect congressmen and senators, right there.
Yes, I say A. Let's do it.
So let's move on. So let's just move on from the story. Yeah, let's just move on. So, speaking of aliens, a flight is diverted to Boston after a passenger stabs 2 teens with a fork. A man from India stabbed 2 teenagers with a fork, slapped a female passenger and a crew member, and then mimicked shooting himself during an international flight. The flight was coming from, wait for it, Chicago. It's headed to Germany, was diverted to Boston. He was arrested and charged with assault with a dangerous weapon. So, spork will hurt you. So.
No, that's a good way to lose teeth.
Yeah. A Biden judge has released the man who was yesterday arrested for terroristic threats and a hit on Pam Bondi. Well, the federal judge has released them. He was a Biden elected judge. And
released him, huh?
Yeah. But here's the deal. He's going to be a good boy because under the judge's orders, he must avoid alcohol. He's got to surrender any weapons, because we know bad guys don't have weapons. Stay away from the internet. Well, that could kill a lot of people in this society. And comply with a daily curfew while awaiting further orders. He's going to be a good
for crying out loud. He's probably already broke that the minute he walked out of there.
Yeah.
He's just going to go to a different
state. He got on his
state.
phone and messaged everybody. So he's on TikTok. He's probably gotten likes and views.
Yeah.
Record-breaking statistic. 500,000 illegal aliens have been deported since President Trump took office. That was reported in more than one article, not just Breitbart, for those of you keeping score that are political scientists. And then some of you are gamers. Well, Halo is been making the meme rounds. And so ICE is using Halo memes to recruit. Destroy this blood. Now, this comes from over the weekend because, well, I don't know if you knew it, but Trump oversaw the end of the console wars. And the console wars are between PlayStation and Xbox people. And the game Halo is now going to be available next year on all platforms. So President Trump oversaw the ending of the console wars. So there you go. Many people didn't know that. So did you know that, Brenda? It was another war our president ended. So
God.
it's just another one. So Homeland has used a lot of things. Here we see that we're using Pokemon.
Pokemon.
They're using Pokemon as a recruiting tool. Are we running out of money to fund ads? Is that what it is?
Well, because
there was
millions on sweet potatoes trying to figure out how to get them to work right. I don't know.
There was one of the memes that
oh my gosh.
President Trump oversaw the end of the console wars. Venezuela. Well, we talked about this yesterday. In fact, I broke the story before the other conspiracy theory and doomslaying podcasts had it out there. I was the one, even though I have no fucking likes or subs, that broke this story. Venezuela claims to have captured a group of CIA alleged mercenaries. However, they have provided no names, no photographs, no bodies to back up this concern. So they claim that the CIA was trying to start a war, but
those were some seagulls that they found on the beach. That's what I'm saying.
Because, well, we've been flying bombers off of the coast just to test them to see what would happen. So we're just going to fly off your coast for a while, just hang out. Yeah, the big bombers, the ones that drop like serious shit. So, the B-1B has been flying, and the Gerald Ford has not yet made it into the theater of operations, but it will be soon. So, yeah, the B-1B is flying off of there, but somehow got stories out of line. Trump says, we'll just go with it. Toyota has put $10 billion towards a new automobile plant in the United States. So Trump says, go out and buy a Toyota. Don't buy American, buy Toyota. There you go.
As long as it's made here.
Well, they're not going to be made here until after he gets out of office. He thinks they're going to just ship this $10 billion factory tomorrow?
I mean, look at this beautiful ballroom.
So, yeah, he should have took the money for his ballroom. So, here we go. I'm just going to highlight on this. This is a sick story. You can go check this out on the New York Post. They have exposed a sex trafficking corridor known as the Blade. And what the hell was that? It was designed or set up for children as young as 12, and they walk the street.
Oh, God.
And no, this is a true story. You can go read this for yourself. I'm not going to cover the whole thing because it's pretty disgusting, to be honest with you. But basically, a reporter embedded themselves in a gang, and another reporter embedded themselves in law enforcement to see what was going on. And they determined that children from all across the country are being taken and brought to Los Angeles. And the story gets even sicker because under new legislation by Gavin Newsom, State Bill 357, which was passed in 2023, bars law enforcement from approaching underage victim on how she's dressed.
Do what?
That is state law. You can go look it up. California State Bill 357, signed by Newsom, that they can't walk up to a 12-year-old in lingerie walking the street that's being guarded by armed people. They're not allowed to walk up to them.
Oh, the hell.
Yeah. So you can go read it. You can read it on many agencies are now reporting on it. So, yeah, it's a disgusting article, and it tells in depth of how it works. And,
That man is a devil.
well, he isn't the one trafficking them, obviously, but he's not helping. So,
He might be helping.
well, he might be. I guess you could say he is helping by that. So, Johnny Depp, he's coming back to the big screen because, well, Christmas Carol is coming on. And then William Dafoe will be in another version of the Christmas Carol. Ring-a-ling, it's coming. If you're in Brazil, well, piranhas are attacking in Brazil.
Piranhas are attacking in
Piranhas
Brazil.
are attacking. So, yeah.
Don't swim in
Footage
the
shared
water.
on social
Brazil.
media shows families and children watching on as a crowd gathers in water, seemingly to help those injured. In another scene, a firefighter is seen treating one of the victims whose hand is bleeding heavily as she receives first aid on the riverbank. Fire department said the attack happened throughout the day as bathers enjoyed the water. Is this what's going to happen to me? I'm going to go out here to my lake and
Okay, if one or two people got ate up, why the hell did everybody else go in?
the rest go out there to see if it's true. So, come on, who hasn't been bit? Who doesn't want to get bit by a little fish?
Not me.
This occurred yesterday after we went off the air. It was an earthquake in Maryland. Happened right by our good friend, fan of the show, Andy. So he's okay. He didn't roll out of his wheelchair. So breaking news.
Fall out of his bed. You mean?
Why are we still talking about this piece of shit? Why are we still talking about this piece of shit? I'm not even going to say his name, but apparently for like the 75th time, we haven't kicked him out of this country, and he is a known trafficker of children. Just go on. This is an article from Twitchy. Funny how that shit works. A black man drops NAACP for endorsing a white woman over Winsome Sears. The National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, an American interracial American organization created to work for the abolition of segregation and discriminating in housing, education, employment, voting, and transportation to oppose racism and ensure African Americans their constitutional rights. So why would they endorse a white woman over a black woman? Their entire movement is about the advancement of colored people. This has left many people scratching their heads. So, yeah, Winsome Earl Sears is running for governor. And from what I understand, she's a pretty decent person. I haven't got a whole background on her, but she's a Republican. So the NAACP is not supporting them. They're supporting her opposer, who is white.
Good God.
All right, so we'll go to what we normally do. FEMA, they're on the ball as usual. The update to the president was for yesterday, the 27th, and he's already in the 29th, so they're way behind. So we don't really, they don't have anything in here about the alien overlords, so we'll just move on. So
they're worthless.
we'll go back in time a little bit to see what was going on. We talked about the president. He is in Japan, and he made some really weird statements while aboard the USS George Washington and hugged a missile in an inappropriate way.
He hugged a missile in an inappropriate way.
Inappropriate way. He hugged a missile, and he said he loved it. I got nothing.
I hugged a missile. I'm gonna have to have a talk with that
I'm
man.
going to be cut off the air somewhere. I know it. So, what is the president's schedule for today, which is Wednesday over there? He's in a high honor presentation, and it's got the president of the Republic of Korea. And that's for Wednesday, which is today, where he's at. He was visiting troops from the Okura Hotel. And of course, we talked about how he was at the USS George Washington. And you can go online and watch the speech. It's kind of bizarre. He left there for Tokyo. So when he got to Tokyo, he met and greeted with all the local officials, had dinner with business leaders, and then later a reception. So then they decided to call a full lid at 8:30 local time, which was 7:30 our time today, or yesterday, or today. I don't know. And then he left Tokyo to go to South Korea, where he is at this time. So the president has a full schedule. I can't keep today from tomorrow and yesterday the same. So
has he even been to bed yet?
I'm sure he has. So well, the judge orders a senior Border Patrol official to meet with her daily, discuss the use of force. Okay. U.S. District Judge Sandra Ellis on Tuesday ordered a senior U.S. Border Patrol official to meet with her daily to discuss how your day went. This is breaking news. I swear to God, this wasn't on here when I went live. So, how was your day? Tell me about it. Here, lay down on the couch.
Oh my gosh.
Did you handcuff anybody today? How did that make you feel? What in the actual hell has gone wrong in our country? So
people have lost their ever-loving minds. They're crazy.
The Secretary of War, well, we blew 3 more drug running boats out of the water, killing 14th, and we sent the Mexican Navy to pick up the 1 survivor before the sharks got him. That's a true story. That's a true story right there.
It is what that says.
Mexican Navy has 1 ship, and we were like, go get him.
Oh my goodness.
Seems like we could at least send a helicopter. I don't know. So at any rate, we've gunned down 4 more drug running boats, which people are confusing as fishing vessels. So troops will be paid as pressure builds, according to VP Vance. And the federal judge 32 minutes ago indefinitely bars Trump administration from firing federal workers during the government shutdown.
Oh, wait.
That's
but how are they going to get paid?
These judges are just the judges are lawyers and goddamn judges run our country, not elected officials. So
well wait. So if the government is shut down,
yes,
and there's no money for a lot of things and food stamps and everything else, how many of those federal employees are going to work for free?
They're going to riot on November 1st. They're going to steal all the food from Walmart. Don't you know? It's the alien overlords.
Atlas better come pick them all up.
Schumer says health insurance price spike will force the GOP Republicans to the negotiating table. So let me get this straight, Schumer. You're going to make the people that need help be without so that you can get what you want.
I told you I'm going to go to Schumer's house and say, what's for dinner?
Beef imports from Argentina.
Like all that.
So are you going to buy Argentina beef?
No.
You can't fire a government worker. Wonder about the government worker for TSA that had been working, and she was fired because she resisted arrest in a police traffic stop. And she was fired by the TSA. Wonder if she'll be able to get her job back. So,
I think I've seen that. I've seen that on one of those cop shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trump can't fire that. Vance says he believes the U.S. militaries will be paid. So the ceasefire is holding. Now that's not true, because we were coming to news Netanyahu is bombing shit. So they are never going to have peace over there. We just need to pull out and let them fight it out. Let them do whatever they do, they do. So
they just don't like each other. There's nothing we can do to fix it.
All right, so let's move on because now I'm annoyed. We'll talk about the weather. God, oh man, it's 3:36. We are running way behind. If you're in Washington, Oregon, the higher elevations, you're going to get some of that white stuff or a mixed bag. Well, pretty much from the East Coast to the Mississippi, we can anticipate some spotty showers. But here in the South, there could be some severe storms. Down in Louisiana, there could be some tornadic activity. Florida, well, you're going to have another day of rain. So welcome to the day in Florida. Tomorrow, well, it's going to still snow in the higher elevations in Washington, Oregon, and Idaho. That front, that's making its way down, but hasn't got there yet. The severe storms will be located more in the mid-Atlantic and the southeast. And then if we make it past October 29th, it would pretty much be rainy along mid-Atlantic and New England coast, all the way back over to the Ohio Valley. And currently, let me refresh this. If you're listening in Sydney, it is 12.8, but don't worry, it only feels like 12.7. Melbourne, you're at 7.2. Brisbane, 17.2. Perth, 16.1. Adelaide, you're at 8.4. Hobart, 7.2. Canberra, 8.7. Darwin, well, you're the hot spot at 29.2, but it feels like 32.8. There you go. This is the areas of problematic concern for today. And we see that Texas, Louisiana, a little bit of Mississippi there, can anticipate some tornadic activity today with the storms and high winds, as well as damaging hail. We can verify this with the expected precipitation, and we see that most of the precipitation is going to follow the Appalachia through southwest Virginia, up to Pennsylvania, New York, and all the way to Vermont. But pretty much east of the Mississippi, we're going to get a little soaking. It's rained here for 2 days. And let's hop down here to our friends in Australia and see where they are anticipating the most rain. It looks like Brisbane and Rockhampton, and well, maybe a little bit, maybe just a little bit over into, what is that, Armdale? I don't know. So that whole area, you're getting, I still haven't learned. I haven't learned one day. All right, let's look and see where the weather watch is in mornings. Texas, Brenda, if you're in San Augustine, you have a thunderstorm warning.
We have a cold front coming in.
Yes, it's going to be very cold here in the south. And I don't have any hot water. Did I mention that? Yeah. Colorado, freeze warning. Montana, high wind warning. The Carolinas, there's a high wind warning as this front moves across the Appalachia. It's not unusual. And then coastal flooding along the Atlantic. And of course, that's going to bring riptides and everything. And down in the Gulf of America and the Keys, you're going to get some high waves and rip current activity, so stay out of the water. High surf advisory. And let's see. You know what I didn't see? I didn't see the test message from Andy. In California, well, you have California, you have a dog advisory. Be cautious. It's a dense fog advisory. Good Lord. New Mexico, freeze warning. Arizona, freeze warning. No, Alaska's probably got a freezing typhoon. New Mexico and Texas, freeze warning. Yes.
Did you say that Arizona has a freeze warning?
That's what it just said. I didn't make this up.
Maybe in Flagstaff, or they're getting 90
Colorado River in the Navajo County. They have a freeze warning. Yeah, there you go.
Goodness.
Mexico and Texas, high wind warning, as well as a freeze warning as that cold front's coming through. Pretty much the whole state will have a freeze watch. So, and later tonight with it comes in, well, the cold front, and it's going to be cold and miserable. Yeah. And it's going to make it all the way across to Atlanta. Yeah, well, it's going to make it all the way down to the Keys, actually. that's what's going to cause all these violent thunderstorms. So, and there you go. They're preparing and sending out advisories in advance. Arkansas, Missouri, Mississippi, Tennessee, wind advisory. I expect that'll probably be continued to the deep south later tonight. Kansas, freeze watch. And let's see. I'm just scan along here. Red flag warning in California. Don't get in the water. There's your freeze watch, Brenda, in Texas.
Yay.
We also have a red flag warning, Brenda. Don't go outside and wave any red flags, so they'll get you. All right, that looks like we've went pretty much to the ones that were issued earlier today. A lot of them are for tonight with your freeze watches and warnings. And, well, there you go right there. They're anticipating hurricane force winds, and that is going to be where, Brenda? It's nowhere near Melissa. It's in Alaska.
Nowhere near Melissa.
Nope, it's in Alaska. Hurricane force winds in Alaska. Those people, you get a break. Yeah, so, is Norma leave? Why is Norma leaving? Is she mad at me?
No, she had to run. She's probably working.
Hope she ain't mad at me. Sorry, Norma, if you're mad at me. I hope you're not mad at me. It hurt my feelings.
She's been gone from the shows for a while.
Yeah,
she told me that her puppy died.
Oh,
her dog passed away.
Yeah. I hate to hear that. It's like losing a family member.
She told me I've been up all night. I was up all night crying. Where were you? You were sleeping.
You told me last night to go to sleep. That was actually the last message I got from you before I woke up. You said go to sleep.
I know. Did you listen to me and go to bed?
Did I answer your other messages overnight?
Holy crap.
There you go.
We are dying tomorrow.
If Melissa doesn't get us, playing Overlord's will, and then God, I'm just looking forward to the beeve.
I know, right? I'm looking forward to my phone case.
I'm looking forward to, apart from Taiwan, from a hot water heater. Maybe President Trump can bring it back with it. I don't know where. I asked the lady, so where's it coming from? She said, your local warehouse. I said, well, you've got my address. Where would that be? She said, you'll find out when we email you. You couldn't just say it's coming from Taiwan?
My bitch. You should have told her, can you put me on hold and get me somebody else that knows how to communicate with customers?
But she already went to her supervisor because I violated rules. So, yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Severe heat wave warning for the Northern Territories for our friends in Australia. And that's also for Queensland. So, Queensland, you have a severe heat warning. And let's see here. They've canceled it, the sheep grazers warning. So you don't have to worry about your sheep. So, well, unless you're in the northern central tablelands or the southern tablelands, southwest slopes and snowy mountains, you need to be cautious of your sheep.
Where are your sheep in?
I don't know. Oh, in east, west, and south Guppistan, as well as, and I'm sorry, please don't at me. Forgive me for what I say. I'm just a dumb American. I don't know how to pronounce it. So. Look and see. Right now, Arkansas looks to be northeast of Texarkana, and then northeast of Houston is where the largest cells are located with the most electrical activity right now.
Ooh.
Look down here and see, she is in Jamaica. Is that right?
Yeah.
It's not showing a lot of electrical activity. Well, that's because she's making landfall, so all this is probably the Outer Banks. So, see who is. We're all without power.
Yeah.
California, as usual, 13,939 people are without power. Brenda, well, you've taken out 11,754 people. So there you go.
And today I am not one of them.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah. All right, so we're looking here at Melissa. Well, Melissa is a Hurricane 5 or level 5. Let's see, as of 10 a.m., she had maximum sustained winds of 185 miles an hour. I believe that's Cat 4. And she is located just off of Jamaica, and she's moving northeast at 7 miles an hour. She is a very slow-moving storm. So you can anticipate high winds, Jamaica, Haiti, and Cuba. And let's see here. Let's move over here to the cone of uncertainty. Well, first let's look at the wide shot and see. I pulled this up earlier, and I saved it because I wanted to. I'll send it to you, Brenda. This is what. Well, let's see. Maybe I can find it here. Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna find it over here and pull it up. Maybe.
You know, I was watching a video of that storm. There was a plane flying over it, and the guy had his camera out the window. It looked freaky. I mean, it looked like a big old hole in the donut.
So explain this to me. This was from the National Hurricane Center's website. What is this? This is at 1 o'clock local time. What is that? I think it's signal from the aliens, and it looks like it could be emanating from Greenland. So, or maybe Greenland is sending the signal out. I don't know what this is, but it goes out over the Atlantic.
Government. It's our government, and you know what they're saying? We've made it strong enough. It needs to push its own way. They're talking about the hurricane.
But what is this? What
I don't know what that is.
No, I don't know either. It's quite concerning.
Can we read it?
Screen captured it. It was today at 1300 Eastern Standard Time. I screen capped this because I was like, this isn't going to be here when we go live. I want to know what this is. I think it's Greenland is sending signals. Right? It's casting itself off the stratosphere to get to 3i Atlas.
Or whoever put that up had a piece of paper underneath it.
No, it was from this website. It was from yeah. See, it was from this website. This is a NOAA.gov. What was that?
That is so weird.
I'm concerned. So Hurricane Melissa, well, she is powerful. She's got a very, very well-deformed and high in altitude, above 50,000 feet, eye wall. And that's very impressive. She is a beast. She is predicted to keep on moving. She's going to go over Jamaica, then Cuba, back out to sea where she's going to get some more warm water. Bermuda, you might want to be paying attention because it's going to be close to you. So,
if that hurricane goes over the Bermuda Triangle, will it disappear?
You know what? It's going to be going over the Bermuda Triangle when the alien overlords are going to be coming in. So maybe it's going to be open the portal. There you go. You heard it here first.
Well, doggone it.
See, there it went. It wasn't there anymore.
What?
See, I just right there. Between 1 and 1:30. See, it's on their website.
So
what is
weird.
It's government. There's Greenland is sending signals. Signals. So they're saying, hey, come to us. We come in peace, or we won't blow you up, or whatever. We don't have nukes. So this is all the spaghetti noodles are pretty much agreeing that she's going to cross over Cuba, go back out to sea. Bermuda, you could be next in the path. Actually, you will probably be in the path either way, whether it's a direct hit or an indirect hit, based on the telemetry. And then it's going to fade away to nothing. So there you go.
Hopefully.
The next couple of days, we're going to keep our eye on. Well, we're going to watch that. We're going to watch the alien overlords. You know, so we're just going to keep up with things. So, all right. Hottest spot in the country right now. Where is it, Brenda?
Probably my house.
No, it's Phoenix at 88.
Really?
Yeah, Phoenix. If you're in Boston listening to us, welcome. Well, you're going to be up to 51 cloudy skies today. New York City, you're going to be 55 and cloudy skies. Washington, D.C., you guys don't get nothing done, but it's going to be cloudy and 58. And we jump down to my neighborhood, and it's 53 and partly cloudy. Well, good day to take a cold shower. And I'm so
right.
Pensacola, Looking better and better. 70 degrees, partly cloudy, no rain in sight. Pensacola. Memphis, well, I'm not walking in Memphis, but it is 61 there and rainy. Hop over to where Brenda is, somewhere over here. I don't
My
know.
cold front's coming in. It's only 75 here.
So this is 68 in Abilene. Abilene. It's 68.
Abilene.
And it's going to be gusty. Lows in the 40s until Thursday and Friday. And then it's going to be in the 30s. San Francisco, Windy City, 72 degrees is your high. It's going to be sunny. And lows in the high 50s. I'll pull this down here. Jump to Portland. Rainy and 56. We have sunny skies tomorrow, but it's going to stay partly cloudy, and highs are only going to make it to the low 60s. Seattle, well, it's going to rain, and it's 52. So let's go to Alaska. Anchorage. Well, you have thunder cyclonic hurricanes, and high of 34.
Wow.
Yeah, basically, if you live there, everything happens. Everything comes in. So.
Is there going to be an Alaska left?
I don't know. Hey, if Maryland can survive an earthquake, so can Alaska. So they have Alaska they have earthquakes and volcanoes, so. And typhoons, hurricanes. They got pretty much everything. So let's see here. Let me find this temperature. Change it to Celsius. For our friends down here. And Port Hedland, 31 is your high. Sunny skies all week. Your lows are going to be in the mid-20s. 36 is going to be the warm spot over the weekend. Carnarvon, well, you know who I'm talking about. 24 is your high. 20 is your low. Sunny skies, that's pretty much where you're going to be all week. Perth has got some rain at 20. We're going to be lows in the teens, and they're only going to warm up this week, to a high of 22. Whew. Melbourne, well, you're looking at 18 sunny skies. That's your low because it's going to warm up tomorrow. Be in the mid-20s, but don't hang around there. It's going to go away soon. Sydney, 16. That is your high and your low in rainy conditions. Rockhampton, 30 in rainy conditions. And tomorrow through the rest of the week, it's going to be cloudy, partly cloudy, and highs in the mid-30s. Darwin, 32 is your high. That's pretty much your high for the next few days. Rainy skies today and tomorrow, but don't worry, by the weekend it'll be sunny. Still 33. All right, so there you go. We heard that from me first. We're not going to look at it. We'll look at that closer to the weekend. See, look. Hurricane force winds in Alaska. Wonder why.
Marvel.
Wonder why.
You, man, there's not going to be no more Alaska.
Yeah.
This weather is hitting it. Boy, it's bad there.
Yeah. Right here, Jamaica. It's the eye has passed over Jamaica, and it's headed towards Cuba. So, if you're listening to us in Cuba, hold on because it's coming. Drop down into our friends down under and see if they are windy down there. And it looks like it's going to be, they're going to have some wind, but nothing major. So it might be light gusts across the continent. And let's see. There's the latest fire report. Not sure the accuracy of this, but it appears that Washington is where most of the fires have been located. We're not getting updates that much, but Washington, they had 127 fires yesterday. Oregon, 119. And Brenda, you only made the top 10. You were at 76. So, yeah, no, it hurts your feelings.
But yet I see no smoke.
The smoke is pretty much going to be the Gulf of America, and it's going to follow up the coast and through all of Alabama. And, of course, Florida could have some hazy, smoky conditions.
Too bad it's not moving too fast. It could have gagged on our little hurricane woman there.
Yeah.
Snuffed her out.
And I don't really want to report on this, but not only do we have the disturbance in Jamaica, we have a tropical storm off the Carolina coast. Doesn't appear it's going to do anything, but keep an eye in the Gulf of America. There's a disturbance down here. Well, let's just say the force is disturbed. There's not a lot of dust, and it is warm conditions. This cold front is pushing this front out. There's a possibility with the warmer temperatures that something bad could form. So keep your eyes on that. Let's look at where the most recent earthquakes were. Let's just go to the past hour, because we've been live, and if you were with us, then you probably last hour. Oh, it is last hour. Duh, hit the button, dummy. And let's see. The last hour, well, there's been no shaking in the United States in the last hour. Last 24 hours, we saw the one in Maryland. Then there was some up in St. Louis, Arkansas, and two in Texas, and of course, always on the West Coast.
Yes, always.
Most recent ones, earthquakes and volcanoes. Well, hate to say it, but Alaska, between you have earthquakes and volcanoes, so and hurricanes. So
wow. Run, mooses, run.
I want to go to Florida away from all that. So
I'm moving to Russia.
It's cold there too.
Great
Sicken and Kilauea, they were code orange, and Shizaladon, you're code yellow for your volcanic activity. There are no, let me refresh this to make sure, because yesterday was some threats with the ones off the coast of Maryland, the mid-Atlantic, that there could have been a tsunami, but there was none. There's currently no tsunami warnings, advisories, watches, or threats that are being issued. Let's see. There's the path of Melissa, and we got thoughts and prayers for everybody in Jamaica and Cuba, them too, Haiti, Dominican Republic, and then our friends in Bermuda. If this thing keeps its current path, you are right in the eye of it. So start being ready for it. So let's see here. Chris says he estimates that Andy is 63% responsible for the Maryland shaking activity, but I can't confirm it. So he has people with 3-letter agencies that keep him safe. So let's see. Let's skip all this. Let's go down here, see if there's any shady stuff going on with Uncle Sugar. Hold on a minute. Let me take all the planes out here. Go down first, and what do we got down here? No, that's a American military flight that's just flying around over Panama.
Let's be bored.
Teal 84, which is a C-130. Well, she's coming off of the coast, and she went dark for a little while. Oh, that's interesting. We got lots of fighters. Bandit 22, Reaper 23, down over the Keys. And then we have, well, this is probably a P-8R drone. It came out of D.C., and it hugged the coastline, and it's going all the way down to, where is that? Melbourne, where it's doing some circles. Let's see. Lucky 46. That's a B-762, a Pegasus. It's doing some training flights and getting some intel off the coast of Florida. Well, keep your eyes on that. And let's see. There's another one. Man, they're really checking out something in the Gulf of America. Look at all these circles they're doing down there. And we got the fighters. We got the fighter pilots down there. They're not, well, they must be low on fuel. That's when they come online. Well, unless they're training. That's not entirely true, but interesting. Let's see. There's a tanker coming out of Tampa and headed north. I guess that if we look at northward, there's probably some thirsty birds up here. Let's see. Well, there's a P-8. All right, so this was probably a drone that was coming in as a P-8. Come out of D.C. That went up to, oh, man, that's interesting. It went up to Michigan and ran some routes, and, well, it's got its intel, and it's going home.
Wow.
Rhino 10. This is a C-17. Let's look over in Asia. Let's see what this is. We are out of time. I'll look down in Asia real quick and see if we see anything. Then we will get out of here. I don't see anything in Australia either. Let's see. Yeah, that's New Zealand military. This is a private. It's Indonesia, and it's a C-17 Globemaster. When you see those leaving ahead of the president, they're probably moving stuff around like his motorcade and stuff. So
Probably.
yeah, look at the marine traffic down here. Well,
Oh,
there's not a
my
whole lot of
goodness.
activity going off of Venezuela coast, is there? No.
I
Lots of
feel
fishing. Lots
a lot of
fishing.
dots.
Look here. Look at this though. This right here is where the hurricane is. Look at all those boats. Look
What
at
are
all
they
those-
doing there?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
They're
And-
gonna
and
get-
the red ones are tankers, which makes it even worse. So
What on earth is wrong with them?
yeah, I don't know. It's weird. All right. Well, we're going to get out of here because, well, we're running over on time. We want to thank everybody at Radio X, Dare Talk Radio. Please come over to the Sportcat shows. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. Please. It's free. It costs you nothing. It would help me out a lot, if not anything more than my mental health. Rebecca, you have a great day as well.
Bye,
And
Rebecca.
we will see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place, 2 to 4 Eastern, or respectively where you are. And then tomorrow's Wednesday night, right? Yeah. Then I have
Yes.
my other show, the Paranormal Guys. Well, formerly the Paranormal Guys, now known as the Sportcat Show. It will be on tomorrow night, and I have 2 great authors lined up for the show. So come and check us out. We will be live on Dare Talk Radio tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, which I think is like your morning over there. So I think it's 9 a.m. So everybody have a great day. Brenda and I, we are out of here. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
All right, see y'all later. Sportcat is out. Happy First Responder Day.
Mhm.